in your music and in being an entrepreneur, and everybody looked up to you, and you have your whole communication company is built on rushing, and everybody who's in this school really is rushing out into a society that demands 24/7. They want to make money, they got to keep going, they're all responding to texts all day long, and you're saying, whoa, slow down.
Well, yeah.
Meditate, be still.
Yeah, well, operating from a place of abundance or stillness or a happy place. I mean, money won't make you happy, as you know, or success won't make you happy, but happy will make you money. And if
Explain
you
that, because most people think they'll be happy if they make money.
Right, well, they think they will be, but in the end, that won't really promote any kind of happiness. The happiness comes from the inside. It's attractive. Needing nothing does attract everything, it's true, but operating from a place of needing nothing, because they're never going to give you shit no matter what. I mean, I was just saying backstage, no matter how rich you are, you can only sit your ass in one seat at a time. And it's true that life's goal is that, to be comfortable in that seat. So that, when you know that and you operate from that place, and you can be, first of all, only in presence can you be awake and clear and focused. Never in the future, which you never can be transported to nowhere. You can't never get to the future, nor can you ever get to the past. You can only be here. The more you're here, the more focused you are in the present, the more you will do a good job, or you will execute on whatever the promise is, And that's what I always have to remind myself of. Let go of the neediness and wanting things to be different, because it's already pretty perfect. And I think that this is something we learn over lifetimes, or over, we speed up and learn more and more in this, now, So it's something that we're learning. We're evolving to be more present, to be more awake.
But what I think is really interesting about what Russell has written about in this best-selling book called Success Through Stillness, and the one that's on the bestseller list now, which is called The Happy Vegan, is it started by, once again, this is a man who was already really successful, right? So very few people, when they're really successful, say like, I'm going to try a different way. But you had a different vision for yourself. It started with yoga, then it moved to meditation, then it moved to what the foods you actually consumed, then it turned to veganism. And so how did that personal change affect your professional life and your political life?
Well, political, it's a result of, becoming more compassionate and awake about, your purpose, And as a celebrity, you learn is you have a big voice. You can say shit and it will travel. You can actually, affect change in ways that you can't otherwise. But either way, it's, your intention. But your intention, your voice gets loud. And, this goes back to the small thing. You get patted on the back. You say, all these thousands of people came home from jail because of some efforts we put together. Or whatever it is, whatever accomplishment you have, it's a reminder that you have to keep supporting, other people's well-being, and that comes from, I guess, being less fearful and more in tune with purpose. So that's how but all of it is affected deeply by your letting go of the fear and the neediness, and you're being more present. And so your efforts in every area become more fine-tuned as you become more awake.